Bangkok University, and my topic is called Cultural Analysis of Decision Making between Thai and Chinese consumers. Oh my gosh. And the problem statement come with what are the perception and the purchasing decision of the consumers in China and Thailand, and the effectiveness of promoting Bartnest products through WeChat. And this paper have two research questions. Question 1 is what are the perception and purchasing decision of the consumers in China and Thailand. Question 2, what's the effectiveness of promoting Bartnest products through the communication tool WeChat. And this paper, I use 6 independent variables measured by Hofstede's cultural dimensions. And this paper, I will focus long-term orientation sources, short-term orientation. This paper have two hypotheses. Hypothesis 1, Thai and Chinese customers will perceive different long-term and short-term orientation in terms of cultural dimensions with the purchase Bartnest product. Hypothesis 2, Thai or Chinese customer with different perception regarding long-term orientation will have different decision-making in purchasing Bartnest product. And this part is conceptual model. The keywords is nationality, long-term orientation, and decision-making. And this part is research approaches. This paper I using the survey method by posting a set of questionnaires on the WeChat group to collect information from respondents who may be interested in purchasing Bartnest products. Second, using the sample survey method to collect the data. 3 types: processing the data by using SPSS system to interpret the results. And this part is data of purchase decision of Bartnest products, like were the customers buy the Bartnest products like WeChat online or the store, and what's the brand of customer to like to buy, and the amount. This part is regarding cultural dimensions. I will focus the question. The customer made purchase Bartnest products as a gift for their friends or relatives. The mean is 3.38, and the meaning is slightly gray. This part is about response regarding decision making. I will focus the question is the price of Bartnest product is important. The mean is 2.81. The meaning is slightly disagree. And the last part is summary of findings. There are 5 points. The first point is significant difference between Thai and Chinese customers regarding their perceived long-term and short-term orientation and decision-making. The second point is it's worthwhile to note that almost half of the purchases were conducted directly from non-online stores, neither from WeChat nor other online tools. The third point, most respondents have agreed that burden-list products were good for health and immunity system in the long run. They may purchase the burden-list and the gift for friends and relatives. The fourth point is respondents didn't think any of follow factors was important, such as ingredient, packaging, advertisement, the attitude of salespersons, and the price of the products. The 5 point is the price is not considered an important factor of decision making. That's all my presentation. Thank you for your listening. Thank you. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you, ma'am. Please continue.
I'm finished my presentation. Thank you for guys listening.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. So do we have any questions for Pingyan Lee from participant side?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
please ask,
yeah.
ma'am.
So I'm Professor Gentron. I was wondering, did you include like some emotional, factors in the decision-making process?
I know. You mean some emotional in decision making?
Yes.
No, I don't have.
It should be interesting to integrate them because the product can be also related with emotional, decision making.
I think because I'm just a survey Thailand and Chinese customer, because Thailand is similar as the Chinese people, so they just think birdnest is good for health.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. So Gendron, ma'am, like you got your answer, ma'am?
Oh, I didn't get that. Sorry.
She was telling like as she was considering only Thai and Chinese, she has not included it. Maybe like she will be doing it in the further research, maybe. Did you hear me, ma'am?
I didn't get that. Is it for me or is it for the Thai one?
No, I'm just like transferring what she told to you. She was just telling that like that emotional factors she hasn't included. She will be including maybe.
She told me that, and she said she answered the fact that Thai people as Chinese, I look like the same, and she must think that this kind of emotional factors doesn't influence.
Mm-hmm.
But normally when you take decision, and now we combine psychology and also economics perspective.
Yes, ma'am, true. Pingyan Lee, like you want to say something?
Sorry, I didn't get your answer.
Like ma'am is telling that it will be perfect if you had included those emotional factors while you're going to compare Thai and Chinese consumers in your research. Maybe like you can add that in your further like proceedings of your research.
Sure, thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Queen Yanli, and thank you so much, Dr. Gendron.
That's fine.
Thank you.
Yes.